Brett with Roof MD. We're here to test repairability on this 3-tab shingle roof. See if it's too brittle to repair. So we've got some wind damage here. You can see the crease from wind flapping it up. It damaged the fiberglass mat, and which that does is breaks off the granulation. The granulation is really the only thing protecting the asphalt from the UV. Once that gets too thin, the shingle is no longer waterproof. These are brittle and they start falling apart. So if insurance calls for a repair, then to do that, we have to modify shingles uphill to get those nails out. So we're going to test that today using industry standard tools. So we have a flat bar, a hammer. We're going to be using 1 1/4 inch roofing nails. We're going to get down here and take the shingle out to try and swap it out. So to get a shingle out that's damaged, you have to first break the adhesive seal on the shingles above to access that whole shingle. So right there alone, you're already compromising the shingles uphill a little bit. We need to do that to access the nails. So this shingle starts here, ends here. So we're gonna you gotta come across here. This shingle is nailed through the nail line here. And then because this shingle is nailed here, that's actually going through the top of this shingle. So the shingle probably ends there. So we're gonna be removing somewhere between 4 and 8 nails, depending on how they did it. So we've got the first row unsealed so I can have access to it. Second one unsealed, second course up. And then we're gonna try and get these nails out without doing too much damage. So we have to put the flat bar under here, get these nails out. And you can see already, just kind of doing that, the shingle is already losing more granulation. Okay, and the second row up. See, even just doing this, these shingles are starting to, granulation's coming off them, they're creasing a little bit. Okay, the shingles are out. Slide that shingle out of there. The surface cleaned off a little bit. So there's no nails in the block. Let's put the new shingle in there. Grab a new shingle, same color brand from ITIL. You already see the difference in color from the shingles aging. Slide that up in there. Now in order to get this back in place, we have to lift the shingle uphill to nail it. You can see just me lifting it, it's causing creasing on the shingle up here. There's no way to really avoid that. You can't hammer a nail from the side. And industry standard, it's gonna want anywhere from 4 to 6 nails per shingle. Typically in high wind areas like Tennessee, we need 6. Same thing, this one's getting creased here. So far we can already see we've creased this shingle, creased this one, creased this one. These ones are starting to get a little floppy. And because we had to pull the nails out of this course to get the top of the shingle out, now this one isn't properly nailed either. So we need to re-nail that one down. Where we pulled nails. And you can see that us doing that is now starting to crease this shingle. So we're causing more damage than we're fixing. We're creating more damage than the wind event created. And that shows that it's not really feasible to repair this roof without causing more damage. And the roof just needs to be replaced because the shingles are too brittle to properly repair them without causing damage. So this job can just keep growing. And if you're doing this all throughout the roof, some of these are even gonna tear. Then for the ones that are gonna tear, and you end up replacing another shingle, and you just, that problem cascades throughout the whole roof. You just keep creating more damage. It can keep growing. And then it could get into the point where either the homeowner's having to come out of pocket to keep paying for those repairs, or you're having to supplement insurance multiple times. By the time you're done, you've spent so much time and money. There's no efficiency there, and you've compromised the rest of the homeowner's roof anywhere near the work you just did. So this roof would fail this test. So we're gonna write fail on here, and we would document that, and also show that, you know, if you're in a matching state, the new shingles don't really match. So that homeowner is gonna have a spotted roof, and they lose some of the resale value of their home if they're trying to sell it. And that's it. So this is kind of your test to see if a roof is repairable for an insurance claim.